you do touch upon your relationship with John Callaghan in the movie, which I we loved seeing, and I know, but I wanted to talk to you about that a little bit because I know John, of course,
Yeah.
and and how that relationship started at All My Children, and then it was kind of like the real life and the soap life were kind of, you know,
Yeah.
intertwined. Um, and then later on, did he know about any, like, where was he before he passed away with all of this? Did he know about all of
Oh yeah, he knew about all of it, and actually, in the very beginning, when it first happened, I had Kaya spending more time, because he lived out in Palm Desert, so he was about a two
Right,
and a half hour drive from us. We were in
right.
LA, and she was going to school, living with me, and going to school, and then going to his house on the weekends. But it was, I had her spending a lot more time down there as much as she could, and so he knew all about it, but we all felt really helpless and hopeless to do anything because we hadn't identified a person. We didn't know if it was the landscaper, we didn't know if it was the next door neighbor, we didn't know if it was just we had no idea. So he was in the same sort of helpless situation, and then it was only 4 months later, after they caught the stalker, that he passed away. And it happened to be, he didn't pass away from COVID, but it happened to be the week of COVID shutdown. So COVID shut down, and he went in for a routine heart procedure. And the next day, when he was at home, he had an aneurysm, I think, from that procedure, um, and that's how he passed. And then we were in COVID shutdown too. It was just a
That
crazy.
was so, I remember, I know, and I was gonna say, it is kind of amazing that you had a child together, you had the soap life together, you
It was art
divorced,
imitated life, imitated art, imitated life.
imitated art, imitated life,
Yeah.
but then you ended up with a beautiful friendship out of it,
We
right? Like,
did.
which is so, like, affirming, because I'll tell you, I've never been able to be friends with my exes, but
Oh,
yours
we
was kind
weren't friends that first 2 years or so.
of okay.
We were definitely not friends. But after about, I think it was in the 3rd year, we finally had you know, a big come to Jesus together, and it was, and maybe because we both had moved on, I found somebody and he found somebody, and we were able to really be great friends. Like, he was my great friend until the day he died.